Hello.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty well. What is your name?
My name is Adam Weber.
And what do you do for a living?
I own and operate my own handyman service.
And what vehicle do you use while you are operating this service?
Right now, I am currently driving a 2019 three-quarter ton Dodge pickup truck.
All right. And how does using this truck affect you on a daily basis?
Well, that's a great question. So honestly, my whole business pretty much runs around this vehicle because from a job to the next job, I need to haul heavy equipment or, I need to put material in the bed of the truck. So pretty much this vehicle is the base of my whole company, and everything I do pretty much revolves around that vehicle itself.
All right. That sounds good. Sounds like a very important piece of machinery.
Absolutely. Like I said, I really depend on it from day to day jobs and tasks to in the winter times getting through the thick and heavy snow while pulling machinery with the four-wheel drive and the extra power it has to tow that stuff around.
All right. Thank you for letting me know how your car affects you on a daily life.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Mr. Phelps, what was your first car?
It was a 1976 Mercury Cougar.
And what did that car mean to you?
It was nice to get a car. It was a new car, and it meant a lot because I paid for about half of it. My mom and dad paid for half, a little more than half, and then I paid them back some of it, and I got a little bit more than half, and they said we're good as long as I was a good kid. So I paid a little more than half, and then they paid the rest.
So, could you explain your three cars and what they mean to you and your relationship with my grandpa?
I have a 1964 Ford Galaxy 500, and years ago, 30 some years ago, 30 years, I decided I wanted to buy an old car. My dad sold Fords in the 1960s, and I always liked that era of car. I was looking for a 60s era Ford, ended up going with my dad, finding this 64 Ford Galaxy, and I bought it. And it was kind of just memories from when I was even first, second grade of him selling cars and bringing these cool old Fords home. So that's what that one meant. It was the start of me collecting cars. I have a 1976 Mercury Cougar. And my dad said, if you're going to collect cars, it would be cool to have one that's like the first car you ever owned. So I found a 76 Mercury Cougar, red, and mine was red when I was in high school, that had 22,000 original miles on it in Portsmouth, Ohio. So because my dad thought it would be really cool for me to have the same car I had when I was a kid, that's why I bought that. And somewhere around the same time, I bought a 96 Mustang convertible, new, just because I thought it would be cool to have, because I always wanted to have a Mustang. So I still have that and the two other cars. And I had two Ford Thunderbirds that I bought with my dad, that because I have children and they have tuitions, are no longer with us.
All right, Mr. Reardon, what was your first car?
Actually, it was a Dodge Dart. I want to say it was a 1966 Dodge Dart.
And then what did that car mean to you?
So you gotta realize that was back in maybe 1970 that I got that. It was a hand-me-down from my grandmother. We had 5 children in my house, and we needed an extra car. So what that car meant to me personally was a bit of freedom that I never had before, just to be able to get out and about with friends. It was back then that was a big thing. That was a lot of fun just to drive to McDonald's, you know.